Hey, what's poppin', y'all, man? We finna bring a video to y'all to where I don't condone this type of behavior or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because we supposed to all, like, be, like, a little bit better than that. We supposed to all get along or whatever. But this right here, man, is basically all the rappers, like, you know what I'm saying, that had pretty much, like, fights on the stages and shit. It's like you go out to go give a heartfelt performance, you know what I'm saying, but then turn around and then it's like you wind up getting in a fight because of a heckler or somebody that don't like your music at the moment. You know what I'm saying? That fucks up the show. You know what I'm saying? That people spent all their hard-earned money to come to y'all shows. So Pete Gang, we finna just take a look and just like look at like some of the madness that's been taking place. And hey man, like I said, I don't condone it. I just wish they could, like, you know what I'm saying, put the fists and the guns down and pick them mics up. You know what I mean? That's what we really need to do, though. So it's like put down the gun, pick up the mics. That's what it's about, man. That's what's making everybody rich. That's what's making everybody happy, man. Music. So, you know, we finna get into it right now and see what they talking about, man. We be right back. Coolest dude on YouTube. And look, like and share. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you subscribe and you watch the video, like it. You know what I'm saying? Because it always be like more like likes or more people that watched it than the subs. So if you watch the video and you're not a sub. You know what I'm saying? But if you already on the team, it's all good. I salute y'all and I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? On the real. Y'all make me get up every morning to do this shit. We finna get to these little fights and shit on stage. You know what I'm saying? See what's went down, man, and who got down. We be right back. So we're gonna jump right into round one or whatever, whoever fighting. Let's see.
You think you funny? Go up here and do
What happens when a fan goes head-to-head with a rapper? Well, in a world where reputations are currency and conflicts are the name of the game, you best believe things get a little too crazy. Get ready to dive deep into the drama as we count down the most explosive feuds and epic battles in rap history. From heated exchanges to headline-grabbing showdowns, these celebrity clashes have kept fans on the edge of their seats. G Herbo and Lil Bibby. G Herbo and Lil Bibby are the two names that rose to the top of the hip-hop game. Back in the 2010s, when Chicago rap was booming with a sound called drill, these guys were just getting started. Herbo dropped his project Welcome to Phasaland in 2014, while Bibby was busy with his mixtape series Free Crack that started in 2013. They were both around for the Chicago scene's big moment, but they didn't just copy everyone else. They made their own music. They made a sound that was true to their hearts that their fans loved unconditionally. Before they knew it, they were riding the high train to success. Of course, with success comes a little trouble sometimes. In 2016, things got wild at a concert in Connecticut. Herbo and Bibby were performing at a club when a fight broke out between their crew and the security guards. It all happened so fast, there's even videos of it online. One thing's for sure, it wasn't a good look. There were rumors that someone stole Bibby's chain, but it's hard to say exactly what happened. In the videos, you can actually see Bibby taking his chain off himself before the fight. Maybe something else went down, but one thing's clear. This wasn't the smoothest moment for these two Chicago rappers. In a subsequent interview with DJ Vlad, G Herbo clarified that neither he nor Lil Bibby were physically harmed during the incident. They intervened to support a friend when they noticed tensions escalating, but the actual altercation erupted after their crew clashed with the venue's security. It had nothing to do with G Herbo and Lil Bibby themselves, but once they were part of the insane mod fight, all punches broke loose.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened with shit. I don't know what, like, ain't nobody reached for his chain or nothing, though. Nobody reached for bro chain. Like, that was some internet propaganda. Nobody never tried to reach for any of our chains at any show ever.
A reporter from the media outlet In Ya Ear Hip Hop pursued further details by speaking with one of the security guards from the venue. According to the bouncer, the brawl was triggered when the brother of one of the rapper's security guards attempted to access the backstage area without proper authorization. As the security team didn't recognize the individual and no one had vouched for him, they denied him entry. This refusal led to a confrontation between the individual and the security guards, igniting a larger altercation. In the end, it became apparent that G Herbo Herbo and Lil Bibby were not responsible for instigating the fight. Rather, they became embroiled in the situation due to the escalating tensions between their entourage and the venue's security team. It wasn't until later that G Herbo made an appearance on Gilly the Kid's $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, where he discussed the necessity of avoiding large entourages at every show to prevent unnecessary conflicts. While he didn't specifically mention the New Haven altercation, he stressed the importance of making smarter decisions to steer clear of such situations. Herb highlighted the fact that as the most prominent figure and the one with financial resources, he often ends up taking the blame when conflicts arise between his crew and others. This seems to echo what occurred during the New Haven incident, where Herb and Lil Bibby simply intervened to assist their friends, yet the internet was flooded with unfounded rumors and speculations. NLE Choppa. In 2022, there was quite a commotion when rapper NLE Choppa got into a scuffle with a fan of NBA YoungBoy at an airport. Videos of the fight spread like wildfire on social media, and you better believe it got everyone talking. In one of the videos, you could see NLE Choppa and the YoungBoy fan exchanging angry words before things got physical. The camera fell during the chaos, but the fan boasted, "I beat NLE." Another person in the video claimed they knocked out Choppa with a punch.
It was another female that was with him that came like around the corner and was like, "Oh, NLE just knocked him out. He just knocked him out." She looked like she was 12 or something.
The whole incident caused quite a stir, leaving people curious to hear more about what went down between NLE Choppa and the YoungBoy fan. Later on, the video switches to a different angle, showing the moments leading up to the fight. The person who approached NLE Choppa was recording the situation as it unfolded. Hours later, another video emerged online.
He was trying to go viral, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you wear chains and shit, that's why I keep a thumper, period. Just regardless. Knives, tasers, everything. Everywhere I go. Whenever you wear your jewelry, have a weapon, period.
Offering a fresh perspective on the altercation. This time, it appeared that the NBA YoungBoy fan pretended to throw a punch at NLE Choppa, prompting the rapper to react with a swing of his own. But Choppa lost his footing and fell to the ground, giving the fan a chance to land a few hits. Despite this setback, Choppa quickly regained his stance and continued to trade blows with the fan. In response to the incident, NLE Choppa took to Twitter to share his side of the story. He explained, "It's a difference from getting hit and falling, then fighting in flip-flops and falling on your own," the rapper tweeted. "I fell throwing a punch and get hit till I was OTW down, crying, laughing emojis, and my backpack 20 pounds. Buddy lips swole, everything I threw connected."
Hey, I went through that situation. I had on some corduroy house shoes. You know what I'm saying? It got into a situation, got ready to throw a punch, slipped, and fell, dog. Do not wear house shoes when you approaching situations. Throw your boots on. Keep your boots on. Fuck the tennis shoes. Throw your boots on.
He added, "My whole ankle rolled. I got ice on that, how RN." Now, of course, this is not the first time NLE Choppa got punched by a fan. In May 2021, he got into a fight with one of his fans who just wanted to get a picture with him. In the clip that went viral, a person was seen arguing with Choppa and his crew before a physical fight broke out. The fight happened at Venice Beach, Los Angeles, and it quickly went viral. NLE Choppa released a statement about the situation.
That's our beach. Los Angeles, our beach.
Choppa took to Twitter to explain what happened and said that one fan wanted a picture with him, but he declined their request. But the fan wasn't very pleased about it. Rarely do people in an altercation, especially in the rap world, end up becoming friends. But there is one example where an all-out war ended with warm regards between two rappers. Rick Ross versus Young Jeezy. The 2012 Hip Hop Awards in Atlanta had some of the best artists coming in for the event. This included our very own Rick Ross and Young Jeezy. Alas, what was supposed to be a day filled with celebration and music turned sour when these two rappers broke into a fight. It all happened backstage at the Boys Filet Jones Atlanta Civic Center, where the event was held. Even though Rick Ross and Young Jeezy had worked together before, they weren't getting along leading up to this. They had some arguments in person and online, which made things tense between them. At first, things seemed okay at the awards. Some folks even saw Young Jeezy enjoying Rick Ross's performance from the front row. But when they ran into each other backstage, things got out of hand fast. No one knows exactly what set them off, but both Rick Ross and Young Jeezy say it had to do with each other's big egos. Following the backstage brawl between the two, security swiftly intervened and escorted the two rappers, along with Young Jeezy, out into the parking lot. Reports emerged that Machine Gun Kelly, another artist present at the event, was also involved in the scuffle. He later tweeted about being being maced in the eyes while trying to break up the fight. Amidst the chaos, rumors of gunfire circulated, though no arrests, charges, or formal complaints were filed, leaving this aspect of the incident shrouded in mystery. Witnesses took to social media to share their accounts of the altercation, but their stories varied widely, with each person claiming a different instigator and victor of the fight. After the incident, Young Jeezy made the whole thing even more confusing when he gave out cryptic details of the fight in his interviews. It seems like whatever it was, neither one of the rappers wanted the specific details to get out.
But I assure you, I can't speak for everybody,
Right.
but ain't nobody put no hands on me.
I heard that.
Yeah, so I mean, I can't say that for everybody involved.
Right.
But ain't nobody touch me.
Despite the turmoil, it seems that time has healed old wounds. Since the incident, Rick Ross and Young Jeezy have once again collaborated on multiple projects, suggesting that they have reconciled and are now, at the very least, on civil terms, if not friends once more. But even after this one particular incident faded away into history, just years later, another award show became victim to a rapper's feud. This time, it involved Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle, the renowned rapper, found himself entangled in various conflicts and skirmishes with both celebrities and, well, just everyday individuals. One particularly notorious incident occurred outside the 2018 BET Music Awards, where Hussle was involved in a physical altercation with a BET employee over parking privileges. According to reports, the confrontation erupted when Hussle, running late for the awards rehearsal, attempted to park in a restricted area after passing several other vehicles. When the BET employee raised concerns about his parking, tempers flared, leading to a heated exchange of words and eventually escalating into a physical altercation. The situation had gotten so bad that security intervened to prevent the situation from worsening. At that moment, Hussle could only see red. The only thing that prevented him from doing any serious damage that day was security physically escorting him away from the scene. Although no immediate arrests were made, the BET employee purportedly pursued charges against Hussle. However, before the legal proceedings could unfold, tragedy struck. In March 2019, Nipsey Hussle met his end in a shooting incident outside his own clothing store, cutting short any resolution to the legal dispute. With Hussle's untimely passing, the charges against him were dropped, leaving the incident unresolved.
Man, that's sad.
DaBaby versus Cam Coldheart. DaBaby has had his fair share of run-ins that have landed him in legal trouble,
Hey, that nigga even smoked somebody in Walmart, from my understanding, that tried to rob him. You know what I'm saying? The baby, man. They need the baby.
including one incident involving Cam Coldheart, a relatively unknown rapper, outside a luxury Louis Vuitton store. Details about the altercation are murky, but a video posted by DaBaby on Instagram depicted Coldheart crawling away, visibly injured with a bloody nose and sagging pants. Perhaps what's even more alarming here is that DaBaby had caused so many severe injuries to Cam Coldheart that he had to get surgery on his hand to mend the tissues.
Bitch, I'm high as a kite. They say I beat him so bad, I might not make it.
Now, seeing how there's so much evidence of this fight online, people were shocked when speculation arose online, suggesting that the entire altercation may have been staged for attention, possibly a supposed fake fight for clout. It was actually Cam Coldheart who was trying to convince everyone it was staged.
Yes, it was fake. It was a hoax. You feel me? Now, some parts was real, but it was definitely heavily fabricated after the fact. You feel me?
However, DaBaby vehemently denies these claims, insisting that the altercation was genuine. He has continued to share clips of the incident and discuss it in interviews, even boasting slightly about the scrapes and bruises he endured. The thing is, everybody would have believed Cam Coldheart's story, but the fact of the matter is, DaBaby was known for being extremely violent, and this wasn't the only time he had severely harmed someone. He had also been involved in incidents where firearms were involved. DaBaby strikes again, but this time at a Walmart gunman.
I told y'all, see, it wasn't no speculation. They finna tell you about it. You know what I'm saying? From my understanding, somebody tried to rob him and he popped them in Walmart. You know what I'm saying? That's DaBaby.
Violence is a tragic reality, and this story highlights the split-second decisions people have to make. In November 2018, rapper DaBaby, real name Jonathan Kirk, was shopping at a Walmart in North Carolina with his young children and their mother. Things took a terrifying turn when they were confronted by a 19-year-old named Jalen Craig. Fearing for his family's safety, DaBaby fired a shot, fatally injuring Craig. Right after the incident, DaBaby took to social media, expressing relief at being alive and claiming self-defense. He offered his condolences to Craig's family and stressed that his only intention was to protect his loved ones. Some questioned if the shooting was a publicity stunt for his album, which DaBaby denied. The legal side saw DaBaby charged with carrying a concealed weapon, a misdemeanor. However, due to a lack of witnesses, the charge was eventually dropped. DaBaby's music career has continued to flourish since this event. Regardless of how the events unfolded after the violent incident took place, it's safe to say this wouldn't be DaBaby's only violent act moving forward. The world of rap is constantly plagued by physical altercations and feuds such as these, but it seems some rappers may have found a way to work around it. Now, Lupe Fiasco and Dago Umehara had a fight once, but it was very much a different type of fighting. Forget street brawls, this was a battle fought on a virtual battlefield. In the corner, we have Lupe Fiasco, the Chicago rapper known for his lyrical skills.
Hey, now what they should basically do, instead of really doing it like that, now they already got celebrity boxing, you feel me? So what they should do is take it from like fucking up their shows, fighting at their shows and, making people lose their money. What they do is do pay-per-view matches. And then if they got, animosity towards each other or whatever, it's basically like put it in the gloves. You know what I'm saying? Put it on TV. And then let y'all fans see y'all like box it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can make money for fighting instead of fighting for free. You know what I'm saying? It's just my suggestion, man. Coolest dude on YouTube. We're going to get back to it, though. Let's go. Rappers that be fucking up, in the public, on stage, or wherever they at. You messing up your personality, you know what I'm saying? Your company, your brand, you know what I mean? But we're going to finish watching, man.
But this time, he'd be trading rhymes for jabs in the world of video games. Now, real-life street fights are messy affairs, anything goes. But video game fighting is different. Here, the battles happen in organized matches, with specific rules and characters. This particular showdown took place in a game called Street Fighter. Across the digital ring stood Daigo Umehara, a legendary pro gamer known for his mastery of this very game. Think of him as a champion athlete in this virtual world. On February 15th, 2016, these two went head-to-head. Lupe picked a character related to his own, while Umehara stuck with a classic fighter. And believe it or not, the underdog Lupe managed to pull off an upset, winning 3 out of 5 rounds. Umehara, a true sportsman, congratulated the excited Lupe. No bad blood, just some bragging rights in the world of video game fighting. You best believe Lupe couldn't believe how far he had come in the game.
I was done. I was expecting quad perfect from Daigo every single match after that. I thought he was gonna make an example out of him. And it was just there, It was just there. I just felt like, I can't believe that is this happening right now?
The victory wasn't without controversy, though. Online whispers swirled, suggesting the match might have been staged. But both Lupe and Umehara dismissed the rumors, insisting it was a legitimate competition and a blast for everyone involved. But you could say, this win became more than just bragging rights for Lupe. It sparked a connection with the esports community. He started reaching out to other players and even attended tournaments.
Just to play Daigo, to be able to be in the same, to be with a guy who's been playing it since he was set records, he's the king Street Fighter.
Yes.
It's like, who else do you play?
Exactly.
Now, Lupe Fiasco isn't just a rapper. He's a respected figure in the world of virtual combat. A true underdog story, proving that even wordsmiths can dominate the digital battlefield. Lupe was definitely lucky to get a fight out like this and sort it out through a video game. But sad to say, not everybody is that lucky. Take NBA YoungBoy's example. NBA YoungBoy's South Carolina concert in December 2018 went from a hyped-up performance to a wild brawl in the blink of an eye. The rapper was giving the crowd an energetic show, even riding on his security guard's shoulders to get closer to the fans. But then here's where things went completely downhill. Everything became chaotic when a fan lunged for NBA YoungBoy's chain as he tried to hand it off to his bodyguard. Furious, NBA YoungBoy didn't hesitate. He jumped down, aiming a kick at the fan who dared to snatch his jewelry. One of the rapper's friends joined the fight, but NBA YoungBoy seemed determined to handle it himself. Punches flew as the situation escalated. Only calming down when security personnel finally managed to separate the two. This event became another chapter in NBA YoungBoy's reputation for unpredictable actions. Unfortunately, the confrontation didn't end there. The jewelry thief persisted in trying to tackle NBA YoungBoy, even after the initial fight had ended. This altercation in South Carolina marked NBA YoungBoy's first public brawl. Interestingly, just a few months prior to this incident, YoungBoy was performing in Richmond, Virginia, when things took a turn for the worse. In that instance, NBA YoungBoy ended up throwing a punch at one of his fans before security stepped in to calm the situation down. Lil Che. Lil Che's European tour took a dramatic turn in London after his performance at the O2 Arena. A video surfaced online showing a chaotic brawl erupting on the street, with Lil Che and his entourage right in the thick of it. Several people were throwing punches, and security personnel struggled to break up the fight. The clip ended with Lil TJ being pulled away by his team, yelling in protest. Speculation ran wild, with many fans assuming the fight stemmed from an attempted jewelry theft. Lil Che, however, took to Instagram Live to clear the air. In a video showcasing himself adorned with jewelry while cruising in a Rolls Royce, he scoffed at the rumors. With police cars conveniently passing by in the background, he implied that a real attempt on his chains would have resulted in a different outcome. The altercation at the O2 Arena wasn't the end of the drama for Lil Che. Just a couple of days later, during a performance in Manchester, another incident occurred. A fan threw a water bottle at Lil Che, causing him to pause the show and issue a stern warning to the culprit. He had to tell the fan he wasn't playing anymore, and when nothing changed, Lil Che changed his mind. The rapper then began challenging the fan to fight. In another video, Lil TJ's security guard was seen striking a fan while escorting him to the photo pit. Many assumed this fan must have been the one who threw the bottle. However, according to a Twitter user who was present at the show, the bottle was thrown about 25 minutes into the set. Lil TJ stopped the performance, removed his chains, and attempted to confront the individual responsible. Kid Cudi.
So that means that, man, if you out there trying to snatch people's chains, you got to pick up your game. You know what I'm saying? It's like they can wear their chains when they perform or whatever because they was able to buy them shits because they worked hard for their chain. So for all the chain snatchers out there, man, get you a job. Stop stealing people's shit. Because somebody gonna, you know what I mean? Somebody gonna get you.
In the world of rap, clashes between artists and fans can sometimes get heated. Take Kid Cudi, for example. Known for his immense talent and no-nonsense attitude, Cudi isn't one to shy away from confrontation, even with his own fans. Back in 2010, during a performance in Ohio, an overeager fan crossed the line by interrupting Cudi's set. Cudi, who dislikes interruptions during performances, wasn't having it. The fan jumped on stage, disrupting the show, and even throwing a water bottle into the crowd before approaching Cudi himself. Though security intervened before things escalated further, Cudi still rushed off stage to confront the fan, reportedly throwing a punch or two in the heat of the moment. This wasn't the first time Cudi found himself in such a situation. In 2009, he allegedly punched a fan after someone threw a wallet at him on stage. The victim of Cudi's assault told the story saying, "Some guy throws their wallet at Cudi. Being in the front, everyone reached out when Cudi was like, 'Oh, who wants this?' Of course, everyone in the front is going to be, 'Yeah, it's mine.' So, I caught it, and when he was walking away, I believe he jokingly said, 'If that's not yours, I'ma come get you.' A couple seconds later, I felt bad, so I tossed it on stage, clearly not throwing it at him, but just tossing it. But he came down over the barricade and punched me. The people beside me were f***ing awesome, though. The fans were actually holding him back. Then the bouncer came and the show ended. I still have that whoa. So, if you find yourself at a Kid Cudi concert, it's best to behave yourself. Mano versus Young Berg. Another notable clash in rap
It's Mano.
history was between Mano and Young Berg in 2008. During a night out at a club in Atlanta, tensions flared between the two rappers after Berg accused Mano of talking smack about him. With in the mix, what could have been a simple argument turned into a physical altercation. Mano, seizing the moment, got the upper hand in the scuffle, delivering what he later called the hand of God to Berg. Reflecting on the incident in an interview, Mano expressed that he felt he did Berg a favor by trying to sober him up, as something seemed off about him that night. So, when it comes to rap beef, it's clear that things can quickly escalate, especially when egos and are involved. Lil Pump. Lil Pump, the Miami rapper known for bangers like Gucci Gang and I Love It with Kanye West, isn't just about catchy tunes and wild fashion. He's also known for his impulsive actions. Back in 2017, Lil Pump's Gucci Gang especially had been making waves, soaring to the number 3 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. This was a big deal for the 17-year-old sensation at the time. But fame comes with its ups and downs, as Lil Pump found out during a tour stop in Connecticut. During his performance, things took a turn when a fan allegedly tossed a water bottle at Lil Pump. This didn't sit well with the Gucci Breakfast rapper, who not only called out the fan, but also threw his microphone at them before storming off stage, ending the show abruptly. After the chaos settled, Lil Pump took to Instagram Live to explain what went down, and it transpired exactly the way you see in the videos. All Lil Pump said was that if someone started something, they shouldn't be afraid to end it. So it was clear Lil Pump blamed no one but the person in the crowd for starting this fight. This incident was eventually settled, but the rapper had also come head-to-head with another person that same year. You see, Lil Pump had solidified his status with the No Jumper tour alongside Smoke in 2017. But during a Seattle stop, things got heated. Apparently, a fan decided to shout something disrespectful at Pump during the show. The footage shows the concert grinding to a halt as Pump and Smoke fixate on the individual in the crowd. Pump, clearly not having it, calls out the fan, even inviting them on stage to confront them directly. In a bid for attention, the fan complied with Lil Pump's request to come closer, but as soon as he approached, Pump unexpectedly kicked him in the face. Chaos ensued as the fan attempted to fight back, only to be met with punches from one of Pump's entourage members. Both individuals then fell back into the crowd, leading to a prolonged altercation without security intervention. In a surprising turn, even some fans joined in on the scuffle. Adding to the chaos, one of Pump's friends climbed up and grabbed onto the second-floor rafters, delivering a kick in the fan's direction. After the show, a vlogger managed to interview the fan at whom Pump had aimed the physical blow. Despite being visibly intoxicated, the fan eagerly shared his side of the story with the cameras. Although he didn't actually insult Lil Pump, he took the blame when Pump asked who had done it. It's unclear whether the fan genuinely took credit for someone else's insult, or if he was too drunk to recall what happened accurately. But it's surprising that Lil Pump would react so strongly to someone insulting him, especially considering his own history of dissing other artists. Pump previously criticized J. Cole, but later did an interview with him. Yet, Lil Pump isn't the only rapper who has found themselves in a situation where they had to defend themselves against a fan during a live performance. It looks like he won't be the last one either. If you enjoyed this video, click on the ones showing on your screen now to watch similar content.
So when y'all be going to these rappers' shows, don't be trying to throw no bows. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this, straight up though. A real man is not going to take no type of disrespect like that, even if you in the industry. You're still just a regular human. You're a rapper. You on stage, but you still got your mindset and this and that. And if somebody disrespect you like that, it's only right for somebody to retaliate. The police do it. It's like as soon as somebody pull out a knife and run towards them, they shoot them up. So if somebody come at you with a bat, you got your heat, shoot them up because they trying to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone the violence, but it's like, man, you can't be just out there just functioning with them people, man. I almost caught myself right there. You know what I'm saying? But no, we up out of here, man. And, you know, let's have peaceful conscience from now on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, throw the fist down. You know what I'm saying? Throw them guns down and keep the mics up. And let's just say who the baddest, man. And let's keep making money for the families. And just let's continue to eat. We up out of here.